Oh, got two. Yeah, what's up with you? Am I sideways? It don't look like it, but I just want to make sure. Am I sideways again? Heem, what up? Hey. Am I sideways, y'all? Let me know if I'm sideways, because it don't look like I am, but I just want to make sure I'm not. Sideways again? God damn. All right. Okay. Up, here I am. Hey, Capricorns in the house. Hey, what's up, Jules? So we back again. Gonna do another. Yeah, you made it, Naomi. In time, you made it in time. So I got a bunch of decks this time. So today we're gonna be asking who's gonna pursue you next. It looks sideways still. Does it still look sideways? Dang, hold on. Whoa. Here I go. I'm doing well, Kendra. How are you? Yeah, I'm glad y'all caught me tonight. So I try to do it a little late just in case people might not go out on Friday. I might go out, I might not. I don't know. I'm not much of a drinker. I just be hanging out. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of people in here right now. So shit, we can get started. All right, so we're going to get started on Aries. All right, and we're going to start at like 220. Bam, 220. All right, so Aries. Let's get going. Just the question you was having. Hey, Tina, look at Tiny. Look at me in your mind. I got you. Intuitive. All right, so Aries, let's see who's going to pursue you next. All right, let's see. That's right. Okay, you got Capricorn, got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is someone who could be spying on you. They could be chatting to other people. All right, this could be someone who maybe smokes or does some type of drugs, or they do maybe I get more of like they're a smoker because I got an Ace of Wands too. So this could be somebody who's more like a smoker. Someone who, they're mostly looking for like sex, attraction. This could be someone who has good intuition. They know naturally what you need or what you want. Could be a Pisces. This person wants to liberate themselves. We got the Eight of Swords. This person who wants to be liberated, want to liberate themselves. You could be defensive to them, or they could be defensive towards you. There is a passion towards you, but they're not sure of like how they're going to move forward, or they're not really sure if, or maybe you're not sure. Somebody's not sure here. All right, we got Pisces, we got Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be somebody who you maybe restarted with, or you're considering restarting, because it's like a considering energy. All right, this person wants to like kind of free themselves from this energy of maybe like not being able to get to you, or being maybe isolated from you. You know, or this could be just you feeling this way. All right, because this person is, they want to have a conversation, or they want to talk. They're just kind of considering it. They haven't really made any moves. Oh yeah, they're going to make some moves though. They're going to come towards you. All right, could be a Cancer. Or it could be somebody who wears like a suit, uniform, somebody who's very disciplined, very ambitious, very structured. It could be kind of bullheaded, like, you know, they're going to push forward. They see things kind of their way. Yep, because we got the Emperor too. So it's a person who sees things their way. All right, this could be another Aries for some, but you know, or it could be like a boss, a manager, someone who's in charge of something. They have some type of status, something that makes them important. All right, because they could be wearing like a suit. It could be a business person, because I see her in a business suit. So it could be like a business person, or they could be like a manager, someone who's in charge of something. But they may not necessarily be like in charge of you. You know what I mean? This could be somebody who's like just in charge of anything. You know what I mean? They have some type of authority, and other people feel like they respect them. And you know what I mean? And every time I describe you and not the other person, listen, relationships are mirrors. So if I described you, who you meet will be similar to you. So that's a good thing, right? If you feel like you're doing the right thing, then who you're going to encounter is very similar to you. All right. But yeah, this is someone who's, you know, running some type of business, or someone who you feel like when you meet them, you're going to feel like you need to impress them. So I don't really feel like it's anybody from the past. You know what I mean? I'm getting mostly like new energy, but this is someone who has like a lot of lust for you, a lot of attraction for you. They're just kind of watching you. They have their eye on you. You know, this could be someone who's maybe a little bit younger than you as well, but just maybe a little bit stubborn in the way that they present themselves, or they kind of give off a more mature vibe. But I feel like there's an underlining energy of them still being young-minded or younger. All right, but they are in charge of some stuff, so maybe they throw like temper tantrums. Maybe they do like, they're like a person who's kind of, they're not judgy. They're kind of like, I mean, they are persistent, but it's like, so I feel like they kind of stand in the way of other people, or like they're like, it's really their way. So they're like a person who doesn't allow other people maybe to see another perspective, or doesn't allow other people to be themselves, be free, be like, you know, it's just like, it feels like more so like when people are like, when they're around people, people just respect them. Like, and so they don't really get to act out, or they don't really get to be free spirited like they would like to be. So they probably have like a lot of control issues, and they probably want domination, or they want to dominate you, something like that. It's one of the two. Either they want to be dominated, or they want to dominate you. They have that energy of control, domination, and stuff like that. It could be kind of kinky. Could be into like bondage, or into like pain, you know, something like that. All right. Let's see if we get some, did I bring any advice? I guess I gotta use these. We'll see what advice we can get from here. What we get? A wedding is taking place. Is it yours? So this person possibly thinks of marriage. Well, you know, with an Emperor energy and the Chariot energy, this usually is a person who thinks of like commitment, moving forward, really wanting to progress, wanting to see this thing through all the way, you know, looking for stability long term. So they may just come off as like very sexual, because, you know, maybe you're very attracted to them, and they're going to more so want to like really move this situation forward. You know, they're going to really push forward with this situation. Like, they see stability and long term here. They see abundance. They see it as fitting their view of life. So that's who this person to be. So we got Cancer, we got Aries, we have Capricorn, and we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So it could be one of those signs. All right, Aries. So let's get to, what, you always thinking of moving forward? Yeah, well, they thinking about it too. So, all right, and we have Taurus. All right. So let's try this deck. So Taurus, this is gonna be at, let's say 820. Taurus, who wants to, good morning. Is it morning over there for you? Oh, it's 3:53 a.m. and you here? Hey, thanks for coming through then. Who is it, Taurus? Okay, someone you could have separated from. All right, you might be still waiting on them, or still looking out for them, or you're looking out, nah, I mean, you're looking out for them. All right, so could be a Sagittarius, could be a water sign, because the first thing it came, well, it could be an air sign, because we got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be a Sagittarius. I got a lot of fire though, so there is like a lot of passion, a lot of desire here. It says what? I'm sideways. What did it say? What you say? Hold on, what you say? Either I'm sideways or you are. Right now, I'm still sideways. Right now? Somebody answer that for me right now so I can know. Am I right now? Am I still sideways? I need to know. Because someone said I'm still sideways. Oh, I'm good? All right, cool, D. All right. So anyway, this could be somebody who's, they're planning for it though. So they're planning, but they're not really, they're kind of wary about this. They're not quite sure. Hey, Lana B. They're not quite sure yet. All right. They do want, you know, it's passion and desire for you, but they're not really quite sure how, like if, I think it's more so like afraid of how it's going to be perceived, you know, because they're really kind of like analyzing this situation, or really like, they have a lot of desire for the situation, but they kind of feel like it's more of a burden, or it's more like they would really have to indulge themselves, or they really have to engage, like really put themselves in there. Like things will have to line up. Maybe I think it has to do more so like with timing, or like external situations, like things outside of their control. So it's like they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's how they feel about the situation. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. this person that's coming back. This is someone who you either separated from or someone who's leaving from a relationship. You could have rejected them. I got the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups, so you could have rejected this person. You know, or it could be like some type of blockage. They could be like, you know, like either a canceled travel or like they're at a distance. Or this is someone who's, you know, they're not like near you. Because that's what I was kind of feeling like with the Six of Swords. Sometimes that could be like a long journey. You know, so this could be like someone who you broke up with and it took like a long time to release them or get over them or like, you know, transition out. Like it could have took them a while to move out. Like if you guys lived together, it could have took them a while to move out. Could have took you guys a long time to even decide on how you were going to take the path. Like this is someone who's still kind of deciding. Like it's like they're on the line of like, do I leave this alone or do I go back over here and try this again? So you might have like rejected them, or you might not have been okay with what they were offering. You know what I mean? Because it's like they could have been more so focused on themselves or more so focused on what they could get from the situation. Let's see. Yeah, it's someone you had an ending with for sure. This is someone who wants you to let it go. And look, yeah, so they want to, whenever I see like cards going down, that lets me know that like the situation, they want to de-escalate the situation. So they kind of want you to consider it, go back down and think about this, like relax. You know, don't worry, don't overstress yourself, like see this more clearly. They want you to think it through. You know, they want you to really like just let it go and come to terms with the situation. Like come to terms with what it was. That was the past. Like let go of that. Like they want you to do that. So whoever this was that you moved away from, they want you to let go of that past, let go of the situation. You know what I mean? Damn. What's their next action though? So it's the moon. As far as an action for me, I don't really feel like it's it's mostly like behind the scenes stuff. So if it's the moon stuff, it's mostly they're not going to probably do anything, but mostly they're going to be stressing about it. And this is like secretly and hidden. It's going to be racking their brain about this situation. So they're going to probably be kicking themselves about it, like, you know, things that like feelings that they've had are going to be coming up, because the Nine of Swords is also considered the dark night of the soul. So there's like a sudden realization of yourself. It's also like that understanding of that inkling that you had that either you were doing something right or doing something wrong. All right. So they're going to be coming up with feelings, like recognizing some of their feelings and some of their irrational fears. A lot of like, because they really can't tell what's going to happen, and they're really like overthinking the situation. It's more like anxiety, more worry, more overthinking, more stressed on themselves, like more feeling burdened and all that good stuff. They're just kind of like sitting in this, it's not a nostalgic energy, but it's kind of like they're not really seeing the situation for what it is. That's what it is. They haven't come to term with it. So that's what's going to be happening. Most likely, they're going to come to term with it. But they might still fight for it. All right, they might still fight for it because I got the Queen of Cups. So signs we got could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. All right. So, let's get the advice. What's the advice? Are those in your environment having too many opinions in your life? So this is someone who could be kind of critical of what you do, have an opinion of where you should be, what you should be doing, how you're doing it. Control. This is more like control. Yeah, but they do want to offer you love. They want to come back in and be nurturing. So this person has the ability to be nurturing, but they could be kind of like a person who stands their ground. Like, you know, it's a person who thinks that they're always right. So they could come off as like feeling like they're always right. And if they have to like defend the situation, they're a person who wants to kind of like let it go. Even with the Ten of Wands, they want you to let it go, but they want to fight for the situation. That's really what it is. So it's like they're just undecided. Their energy is just undecided. So they're going through some type of awakening emotionally so that they can really sort through these feelings. So I wouldn't do anything right now either. I just kind of just chill out, let them figure that out. All right, we got 1449. 1449. All right. So, what we got? 1449 is Gemini. All right. So, Gemini, who's going to be pursuing you next? Who's going to pursue you next, Gemini? How many we got? We got 30? Ooh. All right. Let's see. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer. When I split the deck, we're gonna see. Could be, that's a lot. All right, yep, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be someone, this could be, oh gosh. All right, this is someone who you might have overlooked. All right, this is someone who you might have overlooked. They could be a free-spirited type of person. This is something like that's destined to happen. So this is like something that you're meant to experience. And all right, so this is someone who you didn't see any potential in. You might even cut them off. All right, this is someone who might have seemed a bit immature to you, or felt like they weren't really open to love, or they weren't giving you the impression that this could be something. Like you didn't really see the potential in them, this situation being anything. So you pretty much kind of like just maybe pish posh or threw them to the side, like you know what I mean. But I got that this was meant to be coming along on your path. It's like this is a fated event. This person might change your life. This could be a shocking type of energy. We got Scorpio energy here twice, and we got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is a smart type of person. They're very stern. They could be already like divorced, or they could have maybe they don't have children, but they do come off as like, all right. So look, they're very smart, but when it comes to emotions, they're terrible. Like they don't really process feelings. Like they don't know how to express themselves in a way where you can at least help them or walk them through it. All right, this could be a a very cold type of person. This could be a person who's they're kind of like you're like unexpected. They come into your life in like an unexpected way. So this could be like through some type of injury or some type of maybe like I'll call it a calamity, but like some type of just unarranged situation. So this could be like I want to say maybe like a house situation. Maybe like they're like your maintenance man. It could be like your not your maintenance man. I mean, it could be like a maintenance man, but I'm thinking like they could be like someone who want to fix something, or they fix something around your house, or they do something creative. Like they fix something, create something, work, talk. Something's like slightly creative but they don't have to do a lot of thinking about it. So it's like maybe the job is already created, or whatever they do is like already set in stone. So all they have to do is just kind of like show up. Now they're gonna come in with some type of information for you as well. Now I think the way they're gonna talk to you is gonna be more about like you guys are gonna probably relate on like a past hurt or a past situation that you both have got over. He or she is looking to change your perspective about them. They feel like you just overlooked them, So they're gonna want to try to be like very smart, give you a lot of good information. They're gonna try to be very direct, very clear with their intentions. They're gonna probably give off like a regality-ness, like they're someone to be respected, someone to be treasured or valued. But if they flirt, this is gonna be more like a flirty energy. So it's not gonna be really like, it's gonna be direct. Like, so they may talk about something more logical, rational, something more regular. But when they go to talk to you, like to flirt with you, that's how you're gonna probably know them, because like their flirting is gonna come off kind of dry, and it's not gonna be. It'll be straightforward, but it'll be like how do I put it? Like how like when you're talking to someone or you're getting to know someone, and they like hint like you might he might be like, oh, you probably get all the guys. That's like his version of flirting and stuff like that. Or he'd be like, I bet you can't do it like that, or whatever. Or she may say something similar to that. Like it's one of those type of people where they flirt, but it's in a way that like you could have just been direct. Like you can catch what they're saying, but it wasn't like, it's kind of childish. It's just immature in the way that they present it. So you'd be like, and it's just somebody who you didn't see potential with at all. This could be somebody from like your childhood, but not nobody that you were ever really with. You just seen them around, you know what I mean? I felt like it could have been like a maintenance man, or somebody who fixes something, or somebody who comes around when you're having like difficult periods in time. This could be like just a regular friend, like a confidant, somebody who, because they give good information. They're very wise, very smart and intelligent, and they can hold their own in like conversation. So this could be somebody who just likes to chat you up, and then throw their little digs or throws their little comments to try to get you to be interested. Let's see what their next move is though. What is that? So they may ask for like a favor. They may like be in need of either finances or something stable, or some type of, I feel like more so like money, stability, or something having to do with their belief system, like their patterns. Like they want you to make something aware. Maybe it has to do with their money. Like maybe they're not saving money, or they're losing money, or they want to hold money, borrow money. Like it's going to be something having to do with like money, which is weird. Like they may depend on your money, depend on a transaction, depend on something like that. Something with having to do with money. Like they see them, or they may or they may like discuss money as a way of you seeing that they have value. Because this person wants you to see them, because they feel like you haven't noticed them before. Like you have all these other options and you just skipped over them. So that's what this is really about. And so they're going to probably tell you like maybe they're stable, or try to present like they're stable, because what they need is you to validate them. You know, they need you to make them feel good about this situation. They want to feel confident enough to be able to pursue you. So they're going to probably just talk about like their status, their wealth, or something that they have. You know, could be like an inheritance or some type of winnings or something like that. Like they're going to talk about something they have that has to do with physical or monetary gain. And that's how I guess that's how they're going to get you to try to pay attention to them. Let me see. What's the advice on this though? So I only got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius as far as energy. But they got ideas. This person has, you know, a lot of desire to make this happen. So they're really pressed about this. It says, what has you losing sleep and feeling inadequate about yourself? So this person could be feeling inadequate. And that's what I was just picking up. So they feel inadequate. They feel like you just looked over them. You didn't notice them. All right. And so they said that you turned a blind eye to them, and that they're like, so they feel like they're more on your level. They feel like they're a good match for you, and they feel like you overlooked them. So it's letting you know, like, if you're feeling inadequate about yourself, that you have suitors that are around you looking, and you're just turning a blind eye. So it's letting you know, like, are you turning a blind eye to the truth? So this might actually be a good person for you. You know, they're going to be trying to prove themselves to you by telling you that they have stability, or have some type of wealth, or some type of inheritance, or something of monetary gain. And it's just to kind of show you that they're stable and that they are a good choice or pick. All right. Let's see, 2250. 2250. And we are going to Cancer. All right. So, Cancer. Let's get a different deck. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. All right. Well, that's the end of those. I'm going to have to use some other ones. That's right. Put them likes in there. When you come in here, like that. Like it up. Like it up. All right, so we're going on Cancer. Cancer, who wants to pursue you? I feel like I need to shuffle that again. Someone's going to want to pursue you really fast, too. Could be a Leo. All right. Oh, could be a Sagittarius. All right, this is someone who doesn't want to fight anymore. They want to resolve this situation. All right, this is someone who wants to find peace. All right, they need peace in this. There's someone who could feel like they have one foot in, one foot out. They're focused on money right now, or they're focused on their security. Could be a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Sagittarius. I felt more fire coming out. Ooh, that's a lot. We ain't about to take all of them. I felt like it was more fire coming out. All right, this person probably works pretty hard. All right, they may be like other. This person really wants to like offer you something stable, something possibly long term, or something that they feel can grow, like really grow. You want to fight? Ah! 23 minutes, 23 likes. I know, right? Need them likes. All right, this is someone who you got over in the past. All right, you learned a lot from them, learned a lot of lessons. All right, this is someone that they want to resolve this situation. They feel like they missed an opportunity. All right, they feel like they were being passive in the situation, like they weren't going after what they really wanted. They had a desire. They feel like they missed it, like there was a canceled reunion with you. They've been holding back. All right, and it's really paining them to hold back. So they're trying to resist you. All right, this person is trying to resist you. What is it? What is that? Yeah, they're trying to resist you because we got the nine of cups upright. They're trying to resist you and put on this energy of being okay. You know, like their cup is already filled up. I don't care, whatever he doing, let them do that. Because that's what they're trying to do right now. So they're really trying to come into like a balance with themselves. All right, like they're trying to get in touch with their own feelings and emotions, so that way they can be clear about what their intentions are, be clear about how they can proceed. Like they want they really want to be like easygoing and bring some type of harmony and balance to the situation. That's what they really want to do. They want to nurture it and they want to make this thing work. Like this person kind of comes off like a manager or like really, because I always think of the Queen of Pentacles as being like a Virgo type of person. So it's the person who wants to be like really like taking care of you. They want to be of service to you. They want to do something for you. They want to offer you something of like quality. Hey, good morning. Anki? Yeah. So anyway, they all right, so this is what I'm getting. They're gonna probably try to offer you something too. Let's look too, because I feel like they're gonna try to offer you something too. All right, because they feel like they missed an opportunity. Oh, look, the Magician was here, but we ain't gonna take that right now. The Magician was here upright too. I feel like they're gonna try to offer you something here, and it could maybe be like stability of some sort, right? But it's more so in passion, so more so in sex. All right. The next action. So they may say something to you. If they say something to you, it's going to be more like a snappy way, kind of smart, very sarcastic. They're going to be trying to get to you. Like they're going to try to get under your skin. Yeah, King of Swords. They're going to try to get under your skin, cause some type of obstacle or some type of, in terms of like feelings, like they want you to be undecided about moving forward. So they're going to try to get under your skin. So maybe if you're like leaving a job or if you're like leaving a relationship or whatever, you cut them off. Like they want peace, but they're going to try to get under your skin in a way that's going to make you delay yourself and not like make a decision. Like they want to kind of hold your hand, you know what I mean? Like pull you back, like, hey, hold up. Hold up. So I know, right? You already left, right? But that's how they feel. They're like, oh, hold up. You know what I mean? So I don't get it, because what they're doing is acting like they're okay without it, right? But then they want to like nurture this whole situation. They want to like calm any of the disputes y'all had. They want to work that out, compromise. Let's bring peace and harmony and balance to this situation. You know, let's both fill our own cups and come into this situation whole. Come into this situation whole. You know, they want to crown you. You know, so they could just be watching you and not saying anything. You know, that's really it. And so if they do reach out, which they probably will, because even with the page for me in reverse, there's still a messenger. So there's still a message that's going to come. All right. And you say he needs to express himself, right? And that's what it's giving. Gaslight. Yeah. So he doesn't really want to talk. You know what I mean? He's like in his feels, or she's in his feels and her feels. I say she. Yeah, she's in her feels. He's in her feels. All right. And they're basically just trying to be like strong. Like this is a power game. Whenever I see strength in reverse as a power game, as a power dynamic, somebody's trying to gain control, so they hold back as a way of like making the other person either make a move first. And that's pretty much it. So they like, if he talks or he says something, it could be like they could gossip about you. They could say like slick remarks about you to other people. This is someone who wants to, like they're really just going to let their feelings get the best of them in this situation. But they want to come back and say something to you. But it's just probably going to be like real snappy, try to make you feel bad or bitter, or, you know what I mean? Like they're just trying to get you in your feelings. All right. So we got Cancer. We don't got Cancer. We got Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I got a lot of air signs here and a lot of fire signs. So most likely it could be like a fire sign, air sign, or somebody who's like just very, very, very passionate. They maybe struggle with insecurities or struggle with, I think the insecurity isn't like speaking, communicating what they really think or what's on their mind. There's a person who's detached. They could be trying to heal right now. They're holding back in their intent to try to like focus on their own thing, their own dreams, their own little world, their own little fantasy. That's what they're on. So they're taking this time out right now to try to just like, I guess, you know what? Sometimes the star can be someone who's optimistic about the future. So they're like in that energy, just like holding back because they think that this is going to work. All right. So he thinks this is going to work, or she thinks that this is going to work. All right. Yeah. You know what? Now that you say that with the wands in reverse, that's what they have it in, is passion. So they probably are sexually frustrated because all the wands are in reverse. So I'm glad you said that. All the wands in reverse. So they're having some type of tension built up. Yeah, they're not happy about this, but they are going to make a move. It just might take them a minute because they're in their ego and their pride right now. They're feeling super stubborn, and they don't want you to know that you have the dynamic. Because that's why strength is in reverse, because they're trying to hold the line. Like, don't let her know or let him know that they got the power right now. They got the juice. So that's what that is. All right. What cards I got? Because them other cards just fell. So I ain't going to use that. Let's see what these oracles say. What does this oracle say? Grounded, hardworking, stable. That's the advice? I guess you just keep moving forward because you got North, which is about moving forward. Yeah, do good with intention, not for attention. So just, yeah, keep moving forward. Like, you know, if you're not doing this for intention, this is going to work out better in your favor. Just keep doing what you're doing, pretty much what I'm getting here. This earth element, which is usually about being practical, being grounded, being more realistic about the situation. Like, look at it for what it is at the moment. So the advice in this situation, just look at it for what it is at the moment. There's no need to do anything, no need to make any moves. Just kind of let them sort through their stuff too. Kind of like, I forgot who that was for. Maybe it was for Taurus. But yeah, just let them sort their way through. Let them figure this out for themselves. They're going to make a move on you, but, and it might be like more like in the wintertime, Libra season, close to that, or like Sagittarius season. You got the job? Hey, Letty, hey, that's right. I'm glad I did that. I mean, I didn't do it for you, but yeah, I definitely predicted that. Thank you. That's right. Hit that like button. Y'all in here? I need them likes. We got 44 people. We need 44 likes. All right, so that's your advice on that one. Cancer. Where we at? 32. 32 would be for Leo. All right, so we're going to see who's going to pursue Leo next. Yeah, I need 46 likes, 47 likes. Come on, when you come in here, like this stuff now. Like it. Because I'm going to give you the best. I ain't going to play with you. All right, so Leo, who wants to approach you? Who's going to pursue you next? What we got? Okay, could be a water sign. Yeah, I got a lot of water. There's someone who has a lot of feelings for you, someone who you possibly got over. They're still holding on to resentment. Yep. King of Swords could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, that's the first person I got out. Yeah, I got Queen. Yep. All right, this is a person who's bitter. All right, this person who hasn't let go. They want to let this go, but they're not, like, either you let them go or they're wanting to let go. Like, they're still holding on to this. So this is someone who either made you feel like kind of like restrained, repressed. All right, this is someone who they have a lot of love for you, but I feel like they're more, like they're not even paying attention to you really. They're like, this person is still in their bag about you, or still in their feelings about you. All right, like they're giving off more of a nonchalant, not caring, but they right in the middle is all this love that they got. So you both could probably not be talking to each other because I got a lot of not talking. Yeah, this person wants a relationship. They want a relationship, and that's what they don't want exposed. They don't want that found out. This could be a Scorpio or someone who, you know, just had an ending with. All right, what we got? Yeah, this person sees long-term with you. They see commitment. They see family, legacy, stability, business, something that could be, you know, grown into something that could stand the test of time. That's what they see. Yeah, you said it sounds like the same person? Of course. Of course. That's because you probably were in the same energy. Like, it's all right. So this is what I learned. Check your sun, moon, and rising and your Venus, usually if it matches your sun sign. You know, sometimes, you know, it could vary. It can go other ways. All right. But for the most part, I follow like my sun, moon, rising, and then check my Venus, because my Venus is the same as my sun sign. So they're usually very similar energy. So it's really no need to like look around. But yeah, this person wants commitment. They want a relationship with you. They see long-term. They see abundance, all that good stuff. They see this being something that can go to last the test of time. They're just in their feelings, and they're going to act kind of distant and cold and act as if they don't care, nonchalant about this, and they don't really want this exposed. They don't want to process these feelings. They don't want you to know that that's how they're feeling. All right, so they're going to just come off as like they've gotten over this situation, but they're still harping on it. They're still hurt about it, or they're still upset and frustrated about it. All right, so there's just that energy of resentment and bitterness, you know, and wanting to let go of this situation. Yep, 10 of Wands in reverse. They just want to let go of the situation. This became a burden to them. It's too stressful, too much to carry. So, yep, they feel like you had other options. All right, they feel like you had other options, or you couldn't make up your mind. Yep, that you didn't see them. That they felt like they had to give more. or that they were doing more, or that it was just unfair. So they feel like they needed to end this situation. They feel like there was something that they needed to say to you, or that you needed to say to them. So we got Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I got a lot of air. So this person is feeling burdened about this situation. This caused them a lot of difficulty, a lot of stress. They really just feel like they did more, or like things were unfair. This person kind of feels like, we on Leo. This person kind of feels like the tables have turned. So like maybe you have the power now, or that they have the power now, or, you know, this could be vice versa too. This could be vice versa. You could be feeling like they have the power now, or whatever, you know what I mean? It's vice versa. It could be both ways, right? Because this is like this is like karma. This is a version of like something that was meant to happen here. Somebody was meant to discover these feelings. So the shadow side is just more so, it's like the Scorpio version almost. It's like deep, intimate feelings that haven't been expressed, or haven't fully been like, they just haven't really fully been revealed. It's like, you know, you want to push it down because you don't really want to come to terms with it. You don't really want to acknowledge it. You don't want to see it for what it is. This person is trying to avoid that. They don't want that to happen. So, but they want this. They want a relationship. They want a brand new beginning with you. All right. They feel like you were a gift to them, and they feel like you're like the holy grail to them. You're the end all be all to them. That's how this person feels about you. They feel like there's mutual attraction, that you guys have feelings for each other, but they don't want to. I guess they don't want to be the one to initiate it, or the one to actually say it. What's up, Tia? They don't want to be the one to actually say it. You know what I mean? Right. We didn't fudge. I know. Yeah, of course you got. I know you got options. So yeah, that's how they feel. Let's look at that. Let's see what. Let's go with their next move. What might their next move be? I do feel like they're gonna come in too. All right, like they want to resuscitate the situation. 4 Cups. So they do want to give you something here. I think they probably want to redo it again, give it to you again. Like, it's like they're waiting on you. All right, like if you look at this, they're like waiting. You know what I mean? Like she's just waiting on him. Like, hey, I'm offering you something. So they're like waiting on you. They'll probably come in when it's over, like when you're finally over the situation, when you're no longer giving attention to it. That's when they're going to want to come in, when you're not giving it any attention for it. Then they're going to want to fight for it. You got Leo energy again. We got the fixed energies. When it's out of their control, when it's out of their hands, that's when they're going to want to do it. All right, they're going to come in with this I always call it a wild card energy, where you don't really know what's going to happen, or how they're going to do it, or what they're going to do. They're going to come in like in an unexpected way and still try to fight for the situation. And they're going to put a lot of effort and a lot of time into it, because we got the strength behind it with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is going to be a period in time that you're going to remember them coming in to put all this effort and energy into it, even though they feel like it's not going their way. Like they're going to come in and fight to try to make this situation go back in their direction. All right. So be aware of that. That's what they really feel like. This person just feels like the tables turned on them. Situations aren't going in their way. Karma is struck now. They feel like karma has struck now. That's it. You know what I mean? And they're hurt about this situation. There's a lot of sadness about it, and they can't really see what the deeper lesson in this is yet. So yeah. So we got Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, that's what I got. And Scorpio again. All right, so let's get the advice. What do we got? Advice. What was that? You won't see if you can't unless you cross that bridge. So, crossing that bridge means meeting someone in the middle. And it means you won't know whether the situation can go the distance if you don't try. So that can always leave this situation open to interpretation, where, you know, this could be a bridge where you can cross it or you can burn it. So it's kind of like that, where you have a choice and a decision here, where you don't know whether you want to go or whether you want to. We got 66, 65, ow, 35 more. We hit 100. That was the goal one of these days. All right, so boom. Yeah, so you could either pursue this situation, like you could meet them in the middle, like, you know, if you're holding back from them, or not giving them the attention, if they reach out, or if they say anything like that. I don't think they're going to reach out, because it says that, I mean, it has like they're going to make a move, but if they make a move, most likely it's just like, it's going to be fighting, but it could be like at the wrong time, like when you don't care, when you're no longer like even acknowledging the situation. But it's saying that at that time, at that period, you would have the dynamic of it. So you could actually do it how you would want to do it, but that's on you. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. It's like you won't know if you can until you do or until you try. So it's one of those feelings like, you know, you don't want to know if you leave them alone. You won't know if you can until you do that. So you could burn the bridge and say, hey, we're done with this. Or you could actually meet them in the middle and there could be some type of understanding. Because there is, all right, when the Two of Cups is here, there is that mutual feeling of, you know, love, compassion, sharing mutual feelings. So that's there. We ain't gonna deny that. You ain't gotta tell me nothing there. That's there. Of course, yeah, of course, when you no longer care, that's when it is. All right, that's when they want to come in. And it's because they feel like things are out of their control and things have gone too far. You know, so it's kind of like, hold on, you know, you've let this go too far. They let this go too far. You know, they're gonna put a lot of effort into it. You'll remember this. You'll remember when they put all that time and effort into it. All right, what we got? We are on Virgo. So this is 4130. 4130 Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So, Virgo, who is going to pursue you next? Who's going to pursue you next? I keep seeing Aries and the Magician. So it could be a Virgo, another Virgo. Could be a manifester, someone who's a creator, has a platform. All right, could be a Scorpio, could be an Aries. Got Aries again. All right, this is someone who has control of their own destiny. All right, this could be someone who's like a boss. You know, they're very much in control of their own destiny. They make things change for the better. I feel like they're a manifester because I kept seeing that Magician wanting to come out. So this person could be a manifester, or they're like a creator, or they're someone who they can change the tide of things. All right, this is someone who's comfortable alone on their own. They may be kind of low key. They may not get a lot of attention. They may just be like saving up. This person is abundant. They're stable on their own. Okay, they could be getting over something. Could be getting over like a relationship, or they could be getting over you. They do have some other options, but they're not really looking at those situations. They're not really paying attention to them. Yeah, you got the moon here too. They're not really paying attention to them. So this person who has like a lot of things going on could have their hand in a lot of pots, but they're not really, and it could be mostly like hidden stuff that they don't really let everybody see. So they could be like overwhelmed with a lot of opportunities or a lot of responsibilities, and they're not really, like, you don't really see what they deal with. This is a person who's low key though, because I got the wand in reverse. So they're low key, but they're also very cocky or very conceited because they're very stable. Like they have things going for themselves. They're in control. This person is in full control of their life, full control of their destiny. All right, this person who can make things happen. All right, this is also a person who's, they may not be your usual type. All right, like there's something about them that may not necessarily be your usual type. They could be like older than you or like outside of, yeah, they're more likely going to be like older than you because I got a lot of older cards, more mature than you, maybe more stable than you. They're a person who wants things to go their way because they, you know, they're used to getting things and making things happen for themselves. Like, this is a person who could make things happen for themselves. They make the outcomes that they expect to happen. With the Nine of Cups in the Tower, this is a person who they control. They have this, all right? Like I said, they may not be getting a lot of recognition, or they might have had like a fall from grace where a lot of people, where they might have got like a lot of attention before, they're not getting a lot of attention now. So this might be right up your alley too, Virgo. Someone who's not really like in the public scene, but they have power, they got juice. You know, they can be recognized, but they're not getting a lot of recognition right now, or they're not like paying attention to it. So if they're getting it, they're not really like, they don't care for it. They just want stability. They just want finances. They want like longevity in things. They want things to be how they want them to be. So they're more focused on making their life come true, making their reality come true. You know, they're just focused on like health, wealth, their mental stability, their emotional stability, because they just got over something and they're still kind of resistant to change, or they're still resistant to like dating or going out. Like, this is someone who doesn't really want to be around other people. So this would probably be very much someone up your alley, Virgo. We got Pisces, we got Libra, we got not Libra, we got Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's look at the next action. Okay, they're gonna pause. This person may be afraid to take a leap or afraid to take a chance towards you, which is weird because this is who's going to pursue you. So I think they may be kind of cautious. So they may come in kind of like, Cautious. Or they may offer you like a drink, or they may be trying to get you loosened up. So they're going to be cautious the way that they do this. So it could be like an in and out energy almost, or like a flighty energy where they're not really quite sure how they want to do it. They want to trust their timing. So that's what it is for them. They're going to try like to time it just right. So they're going to be tiptoeing around and mostly just focused on like themselves. So they may be kind of closed off or appear closed off to you, you know, because they're just like kind of like filling you out. Like that's really what they want to do. They want to fill you out. So they want to kind of see if you guys are aligned or if you guys are like similar or have like the same vibe. They want to fill your vibe out. That's what that is. Because they're not really interested in dating. They got options. They got plenty of people or plenty of things that they could be doing, but they want to fill you out. So I guess maybe there's like a curiosity to you, or because the moon is here. So it's like something about you that they might maybe more so want to discover, or they want to go more in depth with. They want to venture out. Oh, we got 53 likes. Let's go. 65 folks. All right. This is someone who, they're not really clear about their feelings. You know, that's what they're trying to come into, is just trying to be clear about their feelings so they can become more aligned and like at least get one foot back on ground, like in reality. The Taurus read already happened. That was 8:20. But yeah, they're just trying to find some type of grounding, some type of peace within themselves, inner peace, inner wisdom. But they're just like, they're gonna, you know, slowly approach you, try you, but cautiously. So they may just like reach out here and there. It's not nothing too specific. They just want to survey the area. They're going to do some research on you though. All right. Because they see you. So we got Virgo again. We got Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Aries again, and Pisces. All right. So I feel like this person's going to let go of the burdens or let go of what they perceive as a blockage. Let go of what they think is like holding them back. So this is probably them just trying to come into like, maybe like a pride in their self, or like a self-assurance, like an optimism. Like maybe they're trying to find their optimism in this situation. Like they want to believe in themselves, but they're just being cautious with you right now. So they're not, because like you're like a mystery to them, something that they want to dive a little deeper in. The other options they got, they don't really think that they're going to lead anywhere or that they're going to go anywhere. So they want to discover and see what's going on with you, because you're kind of like outside of their peripheral, like, you know, they can kind of see you, but so maybe they're like in your workspace or like in your routine, because I think of Virgo as being someone who has a routine. So there's someone who's like in your routine, someone who's in like could be like in your vicinity, housing, something physical. So it could be like apartment complex, work, school, hospital, something physical, building, but more so monetary. It could be like the bank. Could be something like that. Like they're focused more so on just like stability right now, but they want to take a chance on you. They see you as being secure, being nurturing, warm, something that they can call home. All right, but because they're trying to find footing. So they got like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like they're trying to find footing in this situation. So they've already had I guess they have their eye on you, or they're like observing you, they're surveying you, and they're going to do more research on you and figure out, you know, if this is what they really want, is this really good for them? You know, because what they're trying to do is like avoid another, not a tower moment, but they're trying to avoid another disappointment, another letdown, you know, another ending that like really takes them out or really like wore them out, because they're still dealing with that. So they're going to be cautious when they approach you, because they've already dealt with something like this that already took them out. Hey, tarot lady, what's up, Claude? Yeah, so this person could be like at a short distance from you. All right, or this could be like a canceled meeting that you guys may have had, or canceled something. It was like something like it was canceled, or something you guys were supposed to do, or something like that. All right. This is a real laid back type of person though. So I do know that, but they could be kind of stubborn or want things to go exactly how they planned it. So be aware of that. Did I already ask about the actions? I think I did. I think they're just going to do research, but let's see if there's any physical actions. They might just take a risk. All right, they might do some type of risky behavior with this Page of Wands. They might take some type of risk with you and communicate, say something that might be a little bit outlandish. It could be having to do towards like with I was gonna say a betrayal, which Ten of Swords doesn't always have to be betrayal. So it could be like, you know, what we consider a betrayal could just be like talking about somebody, gossiping about somebody that we know, that we know together, or you know, maybe talking bad about somebody. Because this person, it could be kind of critical, because I think of that Queen of Pentacles as being somebody who could be nitpicky, very pressed about the details, because of that Emperor energy too. They're like someone who expects things to go how they want, so they're really controlling of how dynamics go or how people should be. They're like that type of person. But I feel like they're going to take a risk where they feel like they've actually looked enough, and they feel like they've gotten enough information, and they've studied enough, or they study you enough, and then they're going to take a risk that might come out of maybe be a bit spontaneous, or like very free spirited, like, you know, very enthusiastic, kind of slick and cunning, you know, where they've this could be another Virgo. This is someone who's already like analyzed the situation, and when they come, they're going to think that they already have it like in the bag, in a sense. So they're going to come off as maybe very optimistic, or very playful, like, but like free spirited, like this is like this, anything can happen, like this could work, like, you know. And it may work, it may in their mind, because this is a period of time that you're going to remember as well, because we got a lot of major arcana. So you'll remember this situation or this instance whenever they come in. This would be something that could change your perspective on them as well, because the Tower was out. So this could be someone who you either see differently, or when this situation comes, when they start pursuing you, you're going to see them differently, and things may speed up, you know. So, you know, or things may fall apart, either or. So things may speed up, or things may fall apart. It's, you know what I mean, it has that, it has an energy of a lot of intensity. All right, so that is a lot of Aries energy. So there's a lot of intensity, a lot of aggression, a lot of assertiveness, a lot of domineering energy, you know what I mean, like confidence. So this person is going to be kind of feeling like they already got it in the bag when they come, because they've done so much looking at you and like surveying you, and, you know what I mean, looking and, you know, like snooping and all that. They've done a lot. So when they come, they're going to think that they have it in the bag. So know that. All right, let me see. What's the advice on this? Advice. Oh, okay. What I miss? Did I miss anything? Okay. You're about to start meeting new people to connect and love deeply. So this is someone new. All right. So they are going to message you. They are going to communicate with you. And it could communicate about an ending, or communicate about some type of betrayal. But they're going to be trying to be free-spirited about it, lighthearted about it, and just more playful. Maybe, and you may kind of, I don't think you're going to see it as immature, or you might see them as slightly immature, because the page is usually as someone who's immature, you know, but you may see them as like not fully thinking this situation through, or just kind of like going off on a whim, going out on a limb, you know, taking a chance, taking a risk. That's how you'll probably see it. And you might see it as like something that you yourself have to like really examine or look deeper into. So you may have to consider it when they come in, because they may kind of throw you off a little bit, or anyway, the perspective of this person is going to change. It's going to change for you. So if you know them, then, you know, you're going to look at them differently. If you don't know them, when they come in, they make this move, the perspective of maybe when you first encountered them is going to change. All right, so you're about to meet this person. It's a new person. Start meeting new people, and you're going to love them deeply. So this is a person who could see this going long term, because that's what they think of. They think of longevity, because he's the Emperor. So they think of longevity, and they're in control of all their environment. So that's what they're doing right now, steadily trying to get their foot on solid ground. And I guess that's what they're going to want to try to pursue you, but be very lighthearted about it. So this person is normally controlling, very controlled, poised, relaxed. And so they're going to come in a different energy. So if you do know them, they're going to come in a different energy than what they normally come. So they're going to they normally give off a more mature, grown, I got this together type of vibe. This is a Virgo. And when they come back in, when they come towards you, they're going to come off as more childish, playful, kiddish, risky, reckless, you know what I mean, sexual. They're going to come off like that. You know what I mean? Very, not assertive, but just kind of assured of their goal. All right. So that was for Virgo. That was kind of long too, Virgo. Yep, I got your back, Kimberly. Ooh, 72 people. Let's go. All right, we are 5440. 5440. And this is going to be for Libra. Libra. All right. What deck? We're going to use this deck. All right, Libra. Who's going to pursue you next, Libra? Who is going to conceive? I was about to say who's going to conceive. Oh! So maybe Maybe there's a pregnancy on the way, or that's the intention behind this person. All right, so who's going to pursue you next, Libra? Someone who gave up or feels like they were putting their time and their energy in the wrong place with you. Got Libra. Could be a Libra. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth sign. This is someone who's selfish, all right, or they're holding back now. They want to hold in. They want to focus on themselves. But they do want to offer you something. They feel like they want to be fair with you. They want to be more direct and honest. But this person feels like they gave up, or like they put their energy in the wrong place. You could have broke up with this person, 2 of Cups. Yeah, this person gave up. This could be someone from your past. I mean, most likely it is somebody from your past. Because with the Justice here, somebody wants to make right, want to make the situation right. All right, they feel like they put in that they were putting their time and their energies in the wrong places, or that there was like they had the wrong beliefs. They were standing on the wrong beliefs. They were standing on the wrong, I guess the wrong side of karma, if I'm gonna say that. All right, so they're trying to take care of themselves right now. They're trying to so they feel like they didn't have it right here. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like a regret here. Normally, I don't see no cup outside of the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Anytime I see a cup in reverse, there's just a feeling of like needing to love themselves a little bit more, wanting to love themselves a little bit more, or wanting to love this situation a little bit more. You know, that's what this is. Like they're regrouping, trying to get themselves back together. All right. If they want to fight again, it's just to like fix this situation because they feel like this was their karma behind this, and they want to offer you some type of brand new beginning here as well with love. But they want it. They're not really. Maybe they're not really stable, or they're not really secure in themselves right now. So that's why I felt like they want to maybe give themselves more love, or give this situation more love. Like this person might deal with codependency, like where they're like yeah, Libra does. Libra is a person that deals with codependency. Okay, but anyway, also they might be depending on you for like stability of some sort, or like their finances or their schedule, routine, something here about you keeping them grounded, keeping them from like wasting their time in other places, or putting their resources in like the wrong places. Maybe they are an investor, or they like something with money where they invest, or they have to be aware of other competitors or other people. They have status though, so this person is respected by other people. It could be a business person. They're not like the richest right now. Like if they're a business person, they're not a person who likes to share resources or information with other people. But they are like a pillar in the society, or a pillar in their community, or they're someone that a lot of people know. Like people respect them of some sort. Like people feel like they are a good judge of character. But I feel like this person is just dealing with codependency, and they want this situation. They would like to have this relationship again. They may want to offer you this, or they're undecided about offering you this. So look, check us out. They got love for you, but they're undecided about whether offering you this. Like they got their back turned to the situation, and then they feel like they gave up from the situation, but they really want to fight for like so they really want the tables to turn back into their favor. But at this time, they're like, I need to get myself together. So they're doing like a bunch of shit. So they're trying to get themselves together. They want to put some type of effort in it, but they gave up right now. So they're like, they're in that Libra energy of being dualistic. All right, so they're most likely they're going to move forward right now. I don't feel like they're going to pursue just yet. I think they're going to more so focus on, they want to, because I just seen that Ace of Pentacles almost come out. All right, yeah, they're going to come off more nonchalant. Like they're going to take another route, another like location. So they turned their back on the situation just for now. They gave up just for now, I guess. You know, they're going to take another opportunity, another route. Okay, they could be going towards another person, a Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And this could be somebody from their past, someone who they broke up with and they got over. They maybe want to start up an old past relationship that they had. This person deals with codependency. Good grief. Because they may be resurrecting an old situation. Like they're taking a new chance, but they're going to probably resurrect a new situation with someone who they find is very attractive. Could be a Libra, could be a Taurus. This could be somebody who's kind of abundant, or someone who's going to take care of them. That's what they're looking for. Like I think they see you as a person who took care of them, a person who nurtured them. They see you as like a motherly figure, a saintly figure, and they feel like this was the table. Like they're trying to avoid the tables turning on them, or them catching karma. Like they're trying to avoid that. So I feel like that's probably why they gave this situation up. And they're still having, you know, that desire, or they're still having that want, that yearning for it to do something, but they're going to most likely move forward and, you know, cut the situation off and, you know, give off that nonchalantness, like, I don't really care about it. I'm free-spirited. I'm going to take another opportunity. There are other chances here. And they're going to probably go back to somebody from their past, you know, because they're kind of like, it's like they're keeping themselves in a cycle, in a cyclical pattern. Like, they can't really see why they're repeating these same patterns. You know, so they're just going to more so, like, you know, just going to leave from this situation. They're just going to separate from you and try to heal from the situation or get over the situation. But most likely they're just going to do something different. Go somewhere else, take another opportunity. That'd be that. You know what I mean? So let's look and see what the advice is on this. Drop the mask, please. You are so much better than this. So your advice is that you're so much better than this. You don't even need this. Let that go. And they're going to move on too. So there's, you know, you can let this go. With the, there could be unreciprocated love where you weren't being loved as much as you were giving, or they weren't feeling like they were being loved. Like, it's just the energy of feeling like you weren't getting back what you were putting in emotionally, and they were feeling that way too. You know, so they feel like they want to give love somewhere else, but they're not really quite sure. So I guess they'll probably go back to somebody from the past, try to restart that, revamp that up again, run a whole pattern all over again, and then they'll probably leave them too. Because the Six of Swords is following right after that Eight of Swords. So after they've gotten themselves in a bind, they'll probably leave that person too and repeat the pattern and the cycle all over again, because they're dealing with codependency. And that's why they say, drop the mask, please. You are so much better than this, because you don't deserve someone who can't even make up their mind. You know, they're back and forth, so forget that. So we got Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's what I got. All right. So Libra, that was your reading. We got 62, 220, 6220. All right. So what is that? An hour, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. All right. So that is for Scorpio. You're welcome. My pleasure. Look at that. 64 people, 64 likes. That's what I like. We are on point. All right, all right. So, all right, let me see. We are on Scorpio. 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 Who is going to pursue you next? Might be a lot of people. Who's going to pursue you next? An Aries, Emperor, someone who's got boss status. All right, could be older than you too. All right, this is someone who's going to compete for you. They're going to fight for you. All right, they're going to beat out the other competitors too. This is going to be a good catch. All right, that's going to be a good catch. All right, this is someone who's also walked away from a situation. This is someone who's not afraid to walk away either. They're not afraid to walk away. They're very stable. All right, this is also someone who wants to give to you. They could be also giving to someone else. Now, they're very stable, okay? Now, there's also a person who's very kind of sneaky. You got to watch them. All right, they could be giving to somebody else, because could be dealing with another 2 women, maybe 3 women. All right, this is someone who has it. They got the bag. All right, and this is someone who's not afraid to walk away from other people. This could be also someone who's not afraid to tell it like it is, say what's on their mind, say what they mean. All right, but they couldn't also be misleading with their words. So they may not necessarily tell you everything, like tell you what's really going on, what the haps is, you know, because I feel like they're going to be giving to somebody else. You know, they're very gracious, very generous, very giving. They got the bag. Just know that. Yeah, they can't make up their mind. They can't make up their mind. They want the best of both worlds, all right? You got the lovers here too. So you got Gemini, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be a Emperor, which is the Aries, all right? So it could be Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, all right? This person can't make up their mind, all right? This could be someone who left and then came back, or this is someone who's going to do that, where they're going to be leaving and coming back. Like, you know, they may be there and they give you a little bit, and then they leave out because they're giving to somebody else. All right, they're very sneaky. You got to watch them. All right, they got somebody in the cut. You just need to know that. All right. Now, like I said, it could be somebody from the past, but if it's not somebody from the past, this is somebody who's just going to come and go. where they're gonna be with you for a while and they're gonna leave once they've gotten their fill. So this could be like short term. Even though the Emperor is a person who sings longevity, the longevity that they probably see is that they'll probably want to do this for a while, where they can come and go as they please. This is a person who has status. You know, this is someone who everybody knows, everybody respects you. When you're around them, you want to be your best person, your best self. You know, that's what they make people do. They make people grow. They make people follow direction and gain structure. You know, they can change your life. This person could change your life. All right, they deal with trust issues. They deal with trust issues and letting go of like past resentment and hurt. And they're like very domineering. So this person has like a lot of control. They have a lot of control because they got it all. They got their stuff together. This is someone who's stable, secure, you know, and they got options. They got other things going on. They want the best of both worlds. They're like a very sexually induced type of person too, because I got a lot of wands. So this person is more so going to come at you on passion type time, and they really can't make a decision between you and somebody else. They're not that type of person to make a choice. So if they have to make a choice, they're just going to leave you because they're very abundant and they're very attractive, and they can pull in pretty much everybody that they like because they have their shit together. All right, then if they give you, you may feel like they're breadcrumbing you or giving you less than what you want, but they will be very generous. So you may want what you want, but they're going to give you what they want, and they're willing to walk away. Like I get a lot of cards in them, like they're willing to walk away because they get a lot of attention. This person is noticed, you know, and they could be very pushy and very domineering because they get their way. So I don't know if you're like this person. You know, I don't know if you're like this person because they also hold on to like some of their negative traits and negative patterns from the past because they have trust issues. So no, Capricorn is coming up 2 signs from now. So yeah, that's what it is. All right, and they deal with a lot of third person parties. You know, I think that's what the issue was for them. Like someone might have cheated on them in the past or mess with their ego, where they're still holding on to it. They're still holding on to some type of resentment, some type of grief, and they haven't really let that go. This person is stable, but they're selfish. They're very materialistic and conceited. You need to know this. You need to know this. Okay. So, and for some of y'all, they may be unstable. Like they may not necessarily be stable. They may be focused on money and giving the appearance of being stable, because I got the King of Pentacles in reverse here. So for some, he could just look like he has it and everybody think he has it, or everybody thinks she has it. And at the same time, they don't really have it, or they're really trying to make dollars, you know, stretch, or they're very bad with their money. So they may make a lot of money, but they're very bad with how they spend it. They may spend it on cars, women, drugs, some type, like they still have some type of old pattern that they're holding on to because of some type of past grief, past, you know, shame or something that that traumatized them that they didn't let go of. And it most likely was a third person party. You know what I mean? It could have been mostly a third person party, and they're still holding on to that, you know? And so that's that. This is a person who's ungrateful as well. So it's like nothing's ever good enough for them. So, but they're very attractive. So just be aware of that. Someone who's very attractive, who is not very grateful, who gets a lot of, like pretty much gets what they want, and who will leave at the drop of a dime, and who doesn't really want to make a choice or a decision because they got so much going on, yet they'll pursue you and fight for you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's weird to me. I don't like people like that, but you know, you can't always choose who likes you. So let's look at the advice though. Wait, let's see what their actions is. What actions would they take? Most likely action. They're gonna offer you something. All right. This person's gonna try to romance you. All right. This could be someone from like your childhood or from like a past, because you got the 6 of Cups here. They're gonna try to give you some type of offering. You know what I mean? A good time. They want to share some type of good time. It's gonna be passionate communication though. I just added that extra deck in there for some reason. I just feel like I needed to. It's gonna be passionate communication. They're gonna definitely hit you up and let you know that they're attracted to you, that they see this going somewhere, that they would like to go somewhere with this. But this is all passion. This is all about passion. You know what I mean? This is what it's all about for them. What'd you say, baby? Yep, I know, right? You can't be undecisive with a fixed sign. I know they see it one way, and that's how they see it. But that's this person. So this person wants to move this situation fast, but it's just more so romance. So they may just give you a gift, give you something that they feel like you would treasure or that you would love. You know what I mean? It's like maybe even a travel, maybe like a trip, take you somewhere out of town. Could be like a date. You know what I mean? I think that's more so it. That's it. They're going to try to take you out. They're going to give you a lot of passion. Like they're going to try to move the situation fast. This is a person who gets what they want, so that's why they're going to want to do that. What's up, Becca? Becca, boo. All right, let me give you advice. What's the advice here? Root chakra, you're going to need to ground yourself. We try to hide our feelings, but forget our eyes speak. So I guess you should express how you feel about this situation. Ground yourself. Make sure that your needs are met, because root chakra is about getting your needs met. So you're going to need to do that. All right, so you're going to need to speak your feelings. Speak about how you feel about this situation. Make sure that your needs are met. All right, be aware, because root chakra is sometimes about being aware of your surroundings and your environment, and also being aware of what you need. It's usually about you being strong enough to make sure that your needs are met. And this card is saying we try to hide our feelings, but forget that our eyes speak. So you could possibly give them a glare, which is a Scorpio trait, or you could express those feelings, which is not a Scorpio trait. Not an evolved sport. It was an evolved Scorpio trait. So over time, y'all learn this. But in the beginning stages, y'all are not that great at expressing how you truly feel. You guys repress it. So they're saying here, ground yourself, become aware of what your needs are, and express that. Because this person may overrun you or run you over and not really acknowledge you in the way that you want to, because they got other things going on. They maybe like to deal with a lot of forbidden fruit or forbidden, like they like their cake and eat it too. All right, that's who this person is. All right, so that was for Scorpio. 37. Oh, okay, so you do speak how you feel now. Okay, that's good. That's good. An uninvolved Scorpio does not. They're like, just hold on to it. It's no biggie. I don't even care when they care. They very much do. Hold on. All right, cool. So we are on Sagittarius. So let's see what Sag got. Sag, who's going to pursue you next? All right. Standing around for this head? Oh, okay. This is someone who you got who broke your heart or disappointed you. All right, this is someone who you were in a relationship with. This could be somebody who you're in a relationship with. All right, or you guys just share the same mutual feelings. All right, could be. So the first thing I had, I was air, so it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. All right, this is someone who you could have been in a relationship with. Maybe even somebody who you work with. This is somebody who has some type of authority or status. They wear a uniform. This person is afraid to move forward with you. They got feelings for you, but they do want it. So they do. All right. Whew. All right, so this person wants to offer you some feelings and emotions. Now, they maybe want to repair a previous disappointment or heartbreak, or they want to patch this situation up. They do want a reconciliation with you as well. You guys share the same feelings, the same emotions, the same sentiments. All right, this person is thinking long term. They could be very stable. They could be having, my bad, Becca, my bad. I'm not starting with you. They have money. They got monies. All right, they don't have to be super rich, but they do have status, because I got the Chariot here. So they do have some type of status. This is a disciplined type of person. They're very ambitious. They could just got a new car, because you got, Chariot could be like a new car, or they could be like a new house, new place, new job. All right. This also is like a creative type of person. But they are a person who kind of like loses interest fast, so they could be kind of fickle. Because I got this energy of them like wanting to persist and move forward with this situation, but at the same time feeling like they're still holding on to what you did before, or holding on to some type of it's like a threat. Maybe they feel like a threat, some type of threat. Maybe it could be somebody else who's in the way, like somebody who's in the way. It could be a Cancer. Somebody else could be in the way. That's what they feel like. Like they want to give you an offer, but they feel like somebody else is in the way, or like something else is in the way, something that's obstructing them. Could be like their status, like how they're seen, because Chariot is like, it is a status-oriented type of card. But they do want to persist with this situation though. So that's what I do know. Like a lot of the cards are just saying like they're upset about it, they're hurt about it, but they still want to give it a go. They just feel like something's in the way of it. It could be like work, it could be like travel, it could be like car, it could be status. It could be money too, because we got the Ten of Pentacles above the Nine of Wands. So it could be like money that's like causing an issue here. Oh, you blocked them off that belief? Oh my. Yeah, can't walk away from this situation though. So it's something like you can't leave, or can't walk away from the situation because maybe it's like you guys had time, or you invested time, or there was an investment in it, or like there's time in there. There's time in this because the Ten of Pentacles is here. This person can't really walk away from this situation. They're still holding on to this. They really just want to persist. They want to proceed and persist with this situation. All right, so if they leave, they'll be back. All right, like they may, you know what I heard? About to go get my money right. They about to go get their money right because we got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. They about to go get their money right. All right, so if they don't already have money, that's what this person is focused on. They're about to go get that right. They're about to go get some type of stability, some type of financial backing that they need, or some type of something that's like stable. Something could be like a house, car, job, career, money, lottery, something of that sense. They're about to make something like that happen because you got the Wheel of Fortune here. And that's usually, for me, even if it's upright or reverse, it's unexpected money. You know what I mean? It's also like a comeback around or a return, or like a karmic loop, karmic cycle. So they're going to try to come back and repeat this again. This person doesn't want to let this situation go. They can see a victory with this, and they can see this going somewhere, going long term, because you got Ten of Pentacles and the what you call it in the same spread, the Chariot, which means they can see this going long term. They can see stability here, legacy and family, ancestral pattern lines, stuff like that. Like they can see you guys leaving some type of inheritance or legacy or something large, long scale. So they're about to go back and focus on money, stability, the things that they feel that they can control. So that's what they're about to focus on. Let's see what their next action though towards you. They're gonna offer you something. All right, that's the Ace of Cups. They're gonna offer you some love here. They're gonna offer you some love here. I think they might pull up on you, drive on you. This person is struggling. So if they don't have, so some of you, they may have money. Some of you, they may not have money. And, you know, they're struggling, but they're putting in the work. But I feel like they're maybe working like a dead-end job, or they're working, or they like inconsistently work, or they sabotage good opportunities for them to be stable. Like they have opportunities to do so, but they sabotage those situations. So, you know what I mean? This person is like dependent on you. They could be kind of selfish too. They need validation from you or from others. So they're working on that. Like they're working on their public image, or they're working on being stable, independent, financial. Like that's what they've seen with this situation. They seen you guys as being like stable and like, you know, long term, and having something that can stand the test of time, or something that can be measured by time or measured by value. You know, so that's what they want, but they're like dependent on you for the validation of it. So I guess whatever they do, now that I'm thinking about it, whatever they do or however they do it, they're going to be doing it for you to like value them, to appreciate them, you know, or to see their value. That's what this is all entailing. They need you to see them as valuable and independent and able to like have things going for them. They want you to see that, because right now they don't feel like things are going for them, and they're not really consistent with the efforts that they're putting in. So yeah. All right, so the signs we got are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all the fixed signs: Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Cancer. All right, and the first card I had out was Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so it could be like an air sign. But they will want to make some moves, but I don't think they're going to offer it to you, but this is after they feel like they've gotten themselves together, like where they're like looking like the most eligible bachelor or most eligible bachelorette. All right, and this is after time has passed too, so be aware of that. With the Wheel of Fortune, that means time has passed for me. But they're gonna want to, rehash the situation, restart it, get it going again, because they feel like this was something they were karmically meant to learn, or karmically meant to. I'm sure they don't use the word karmic, but they know that this was something that was meant to be in their life. So they're gonna probably want to send that on a repeat. Of course they are, because this is the person that wants to pursue you, or who's going to pursue you. So they're going to come back on a repeat. This could be a little time away. This could either be in Scorpio season, Leo season, Aquarius season, or Taurus season. All right. So because Scorpio season right around the corner, most likely Scorpio season. All right. And then behind that would be Aquarius season, and then Taurus season. So it might be multiple times that they try this, because the Eight of Cups is a person who can't leave the situation alone. They feel like they've invested a lot emotionally. You know what I mean? So they're not willing to go off and be alone. They're wanting to go back and deal with you, or like stay in this situation because they feel stability here. So be aware of that. Here's your advice though. Ooh, we almost got 100 likes. Dang, it's your boy. All right, what we got? You got a lot of advice here too, because I've seen some other cards. It says, this is a wake-up call to make changes. And celebration is on the way. And that's your Ace of Cups. That's what they want to do. It says, drop the mask. You are so much better than this. So this is not something you should probably be putting up with. It says, happiness is not one big thing, but it's all the things put together. And being alone is good, but being lonely is the worst. And that's how this person is too. So they're dealing with codependency. So if this is a mirror, you might be dealing with the same thing. You guys have the same feelings because the Two of Cups is here. So you guys are shadowing, mirroring each other in terms of feelings. So it's a feeling of like maybe you want them here and you're feeling like, you know what I mean? I don't want to really persist with them, but you know, I do want to, but I don't want to. I'm afraid. You know, they've already disappointed me. They've already hurt me. And it's just saying that you can do so much better than this. Like you've already encountered this before. And happiness isn't just one person or one situation or one relationship. It's a multitude of things. The experiences overall, which is a Sagittarius trait. So know that this experience that you've encountered isn't the only happiness you'll ever encounter. And it's saying being good, being alone is good, but being okay. So they want you to get into being more optimistic about being alone, like because you're trying to come in. This person who's going to come in is trying to come into this energy of being independent. So you're needing to do this too. That's the same type of energy that you're needing to get into. Is the energy of being independent and not needing other people to validate you or show you your value. You're not needing that. So that's what this is about. And that's who this person is. And that's probably why you guys are repeating the pattern of the cycle, because that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's like a repeating, doing it all over again. So that's probably why this is all happening. So be aware of that. Like I said, signs we got are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, so that is that for Sagittarius. Here we are at Capricorn, 81, 82. Let's go 82. 82. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Who is going to pursue you next? I was looking for another deck. I had a whole bunch of decks I thought I brought with me. Next time I'm gonna bring 12 decks. Let's go for the Capricorns, the goats. All right, could be another Earth sign, or it could be a Cancer, Pisces. Well, it looked like Cancer. All right, so this is someone you had an ending with. All right, this person is pretending that everything is fine. Could be a fixed sign: Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. All right, this person feels like this situation is out of their hands. All right, they're upset with you. All right, this person is upset with you. They want to reveal some type of situation. They feel like it's a rumor or rumors. They want to address some type of rumors. All right, this person could be acting like they're unavailable or unemotionally bothered, like they're not enthused about having a brand new beginning with you. All right, this is an in and out energy. So you guys could have had like a break or disruption that happened like out of nowhere. But this person is still holding on to you. So they have some type of secret, or they have some type of, could be like an animosity or some type of frustration with you, like anger. You know what I mean? All right, could be another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I got Pisces. I got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I got all the fixed signs. So I got like a lot more fire. So this person isn't really thinking about the situation too much. They kind of want to get over the situation. They want to let this situation go. All right, they feel like there's like a new opportunity here, or there's a new chance here, like there's a brand new beginning in their mind. They're just not really sure about how to initiate it. All right, they may be listening to other people. Other people may be in their ear telling them, because this person is like, they want to persist with you, but I feel like they feel like they need to protect themselves. You know, they feel like you've hurt them, or like you betrayed them, or you let them down, but they also come off like everything is okay. So know that. This could be a person who's jealous, like they're feeling jealous about you. They want to come in and be romantic. This is a person who's fickle too, though, because it's the Knight of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So they want to come in. They don't want to give you an offer. They feel is grounded. They got the same feelings. They feel like you guys share feelings. All right. Then now I'm looking at the Knight of Cups with the Two of Cups, and it's giving me a Three of Cups. So there may be friends that are involved in here, or it could be a third-person party, or somebody else is involved, something like that. Could be an Earth sign. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that may be involved, or it may not necessarily be. They want to give you some type of offer, though. And they feel like it can grow. Right? They feel like there's a possibility here. That's really what they feel like. They feel like there's a possibility here, and they want things to go in their favor. All right. So they're going to communicate with you. They're getting impatient. All right, they want to communicate and say something. Oh, it's the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so they might be closing out some type of family pattern or cycle. Okay, yeah, they're walking away from somebody. All right, they could be closing out some type of pattern or cycle with somebody, or they could be walking away from like a job, walking away from a career, walking away from some type of relationship that they might have been in for a while. And this could have been hidden, because that's how I felt about like the Two of Cups. It's like they're offering, because like the Two of Cups is covered like this. All right, so like you can see offering. So they're gonna like offer you, or you may be like in another relationship, or they're gonna be like offering you while they're in a relationship, but this person may be hidden. You know what I mean? Because this person could be younger than them. You know, or this could be like a money thing where they're just like more so focused on like money, material. All right. They could be younger than you, because that's what I don't have any older signs, so they could be younger than you, or like in their early 30s, late 20s. And the action they're going to take is they're going to want to resuscitate the situation. They're going to want to start the situation all up again. All right. They want some type of forgiveness. They want you to see this from a higher perspective, from a more spiritual perspective. Like, look at this as being fated. They want you to think of this situation as like being meant for you guys. Like, you know what I mean? They want to resuscitate the situation. They don't want you to make a clear decision on ending this. They want you guys to basically learn from it, because we got the Three of Swords in reverse with Judgment in reverse. They want you guys to have learned from this situation, because they feel like this is a good opportunity for them. All right. Now, usually a Page of Pentacles for me is an opportunist, but I don't feel like they're being an opportunist just yet. It could be, but I feel like they just want to kind of like make a bad situation better, and like rehash the situation or get it going again, like make the things go in their favor. But they feel like they need to protect themselves, or like, you know, because they had to either walk away from the situation, or they wanted to find a way to like resolve whatever conflict you guys had. But it really has to do with money. You know, so it's like they want to start something here, and they may offer you something, and it could be like money, or it could be like I almost thought like a like, you know, like if you haven't talked to somebody for a while and they be on your social media, they like something, so like boop, like they get your attention, so they might like something, or they might they're gonna initiate it somehow. They're gonna initiate it. Now, as far as Judgment as like a move and action for me, I just kind of feel like they're gonna, if anything, they're gonna like request that you forgive them. Like they're gonna probably throw themselves like, I think of the word throw yourself before the court. So like they may leave it up to you for your judgment. You know, they're going to communicate, and it's going to be passionate. So I feel like they're going to try to give you the intention of where it's going to go. And they're going to be very passionate and very excited about it. And they may tell you that they want it to go kind of long term, but that might, because I've seen the Knight of Cups here, that's fickle. So it might kind of like, you know how it could be very passionate, very fast, and then it can kind of like fizzle out. Or they can be like attracted to other things. Like I feel like this person just wants to win. If anything, that's what I want to say. I feel like they want to win, and they feel like maybe they need to, like they want to persist, but they feel like they're frustrated or angry with you or resenting you. So it's like they want to win because they want to hold on to you. That's really it. It's like they want to hold on to you for either stability, or because maybe you've known them for a long time, because the Ten of Pentacles could be somebody that you've known for a long time, you know, and it's feeling, or it could be like some type of non-traditional relationship sometimes, or like non-traditional money or non-traditional status or something like that. Like they feel like it's like they want to hold on to you really, and they're just giving off like everything's okay, but everything's not really okay with them. They're not really okay about this, so know that. But they want you to just like, they just want y'all to learn from this situation. Like can you just see why we were going through this, or why we were hurt, or why I was disappointed, or why I felt like you were letting me down, or you know what I mean, like why you were disappointing me. Like they want to let you know that, and then they want to like forgive that and look at this from a higher perspective, or a more forgiving type of energy, and then they want to proceed with this, but they want to start small. So they might try to offer you like friendship, you know what I mean, like offer you companionship, or like, you know, like to assist you, or being of assistance, like being like a apprentice or something. Like they want to be under you learning something, or something like that. Or they may just try to offer you a brand new beginning on their own, and they feel like they can put the practical steps towards making it do what it do, because they see abundance with you. So be aware of that. Yeah, they're going to be slow doing it though, because they got the Knight of Pentacles. So they're going to be slow doing it. All right, it could take forever doing this. Like whenever they do come with this, They could be forever doing this. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it is a period in time that you won't forget. So you may turn your back on this person. It says that our backs tell the stories no books have the spine to carry, which could be just walking away from the situation. Don't trust everything you see. Even sugar looks like salt. So yeah, don't trust this person. Don't trust this person, Capricorn. They don't mean you well. And whatever they're trying to give you is going to take a while. They're here for money. You know, I always be looking at these, like I watch like all sign readings sometimes, right? And every time Capricorn comes up, people always want their money. That'd be like, why? Get your own money. They see abundance here. That's it. They just see things. They want things to go their way. And even though they've been like distraught and like this is weighed heavy on them, and they feel like they need to walk away or leave the situation, they still want to find a compromise because it's about money. So, or some type of stability. Like they need something long term here. So, I think it's money though. I really feel like it's money. Like that's really it. And whatever they do bring to you is going to take forever to get to you. You probably won't even want it. You know what I mean? So let's see. 91, 1, 2, and this is Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius. Who's going to pursue you next? Who is going to pursue you next, Aquarius? All right. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone you can't leave alone. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, this is someone, yeah, this is someone you can't leave alone. Someone you, even with the Five of Pentacles, you want to take another opportunity with them, and they want to communicate and tell you the same thing. All right. This person wants to tell you that they want to start. They don't want to start anything over, but they don't want to like let this go. They don't want this situation to walk away. They don't want you to walk away. They want to keep you here. Now, this could be someone who's kind of conceited, very arrogant, like very assured of themselves, even if they're wrong. They could be like, I feel like they're like outside of your family, outside of your, they're around, but they're like outside of your not friend, like, maybe outside. First I was going to say outside of work, but I was thinking like outside of family. So maybe like a friend of a friend, friend of a family. They know your family, they know your friends. Like they've been around in that area. All right. This is someone who does feel like they rule the world, or like they call the shots. All right. They feel like they need a lot of attention, but they may not necessarily be getting attention from you. All right. So that's what it is. Like they feel like they're left out with this Five of Pentacles here. They feel like they're left out, but they can't really leave this situation. This person doesn't really want to look at what's really going on with the situation. They don't want to look at themselves, because the Eight of Cups for me is a person who doesn't want to go into hermit mode to look at themselves. Jay Lee, hey, they don't want to look at themselves. That's what this person really is doing. But they do want to take another opportunity. They want to take this chance. They want to give you another go around. But this isn't like another go around. It's kind of like, I'm gonna say for real, I don't feel like they went anywhere. I feel like they just kind of like been hanging around. This could even be like somebody who like lives with you. You know, for some of you, it could be somebody who lives with you. And maybe they left and came back, or they left for a short, brief period. Hey, Ali, always, hey. All right, so they are gonna give you communication to want to try this again. All right, it's gonna be sudden communication too. And what the world here? All right, yeah, still going to repeat another pattern. We already knew that though. But they feel like this time, this one can be more mature. So I guess maybe, so this could be somebody who's older than you, or someone who is, I feel like they're older than you. They feel like this next go around would be like 3 times a charm. I don't know if it's been 3 times, but I'm giving you like that example, like 3 times a charm. So they feel like this time it can go long term, or it can go the distance. All right, like they want you to kind of like go back over this with them again, because we got the world in reverse. So this is a karmic pattern, karmic cycle. They want you to redo it. All right. And they want to rebuild this situation, because you got the Tower here. So it's like, I want to rebuild this situation, but they want to do it fast. All right, so that's a fire energy type of person. So this person wants to come in very fast. They see this as a gold mine. They didn't really leave this situation because they seen stability in it. You know, this could be like a non-traditional relationship. It could be got 10 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, but this is someone who feels like they got this in the bag as well. They could be very cocky, very conceited. They really think they got this in the bag. So know that. But they are passionate about you. Now, the reason I think they feel like they have this in the bag because either they could be very stable or they can be very understanding, very compassionate, very like down to earth. Like they understand both sides of like life. So they can understand like the darker, deeper side of like being poor or being like in survival mode, because the King of Wands could sometimes be someone who's in survival mode, or they could understand that more reserved nature of like planning ahead, being practical, taking your time, you know, putting in the efforts and the requirements that are needed for a long-term relationship, which would be a King of Pentacles. You know what I mean? So they could fluctuate between that of like wanting to push the situation very fast and making it do what it do. You know what I mean? And maybe wanting to cut off, maybe if you have other opportunities, you have other suitors, they may want to cut that off and, you know, kind of like force their cup in your hand, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like force the cup in your hand. Because this person wants to rebuild with you. That's really all this is. They don't want this to end. They want to rebuild with you, and they want it to go fast. They want to see fruits of this situation do what it needs to do. You know, hey girl, you caught me on time. That's right. Let's see what their next step is, though. Next action, most likely action. All right, so they're going to consider whether this is worth walking away from. Because this person doesn't feel like they have any other better opportunities or any better options. So this could be somebody who you were just with. Like, I really feel like you were just with this person, like, not too long ago. They feel like there's nobody that's as nurturing or loving or abundant as you, or, like, as giving, as, you know what I mean, as caring, or as beautiful or attractive as you. Yeah, they feel like this would be a letdown for themselves. Like, they feel like they would break their own heart if they really walked away from this situation. They don't want to get over it. So what they're healing is some childhood issues that they're dealing with. All right, and so they may deal with like anxiety, that they may have to deal with like anxiety from like childhood, rejection, old previous beliefs that they had. So they're trying to get rid of like old previous beliefs that they've been carrying. This could be like a very religious type of person, and they're trying to get out of that. So they might be holding on to like old family traditions, old family like beliefs, this old childhood programming that they're getting over. So that's where that jealous and that pushy and possessive energy comes in, with the same energy of them also feeling like they're stable and they're grounded and like a father or like a matured figure. So they probably are older than you. If not, they give off energy of being very mature, but they're also someone who doesn't necessarily take care of like all their responsibilities. So they may have like some money, but they may not necessarily do all the responsibilities that you need them to take care of, or they may not be that great at like a parental figure, where they may just throw money at stuff and they may not necessarily like be around to like take care of, you know, whatever it is that you need taken care of in the housing or in the domicile, in the housing area. So we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, and all the fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. All right. I got a lot of Leo energy, a lot of passion here, and a lot of cups. So this person does have a lot of feelings for you, but they feel like they're not really being reciprocated. They are healing over some emotional traumas or emotional programming that they've had. That's what they're like fluctuating before. So that's why I was seeing that fluctuating energy, because the two of Pentacles is with it. So it's like a fluctuating energy between them being very mature and very assured to being very grounded, you know, or being like very pushy, very arrogant, very judgmental, to being very like understanding, very reserved, very I guess mature or like laid back, you know. So they go back and forth. They're going back and forth in this. But that's all it is because they're healing some childhood issues that they were dealing with, letting go of like some previous like ways that they thought were like the good ways, or the ways that they thought life was supposed to go. They're getting rid of that. So this is why this person doesn't really want to leave, because they see you as a security. They see you as like a family unit or a family person or somebody who they can date long term. So that's who this is. All right, so let me give you advice. Advice. What is the, ooh, that's a lot. It says you are manifesting new beginnings. There are no secrets that time does not reveal, and people being led by spirit do not make any sense to those who are not. Spirit is opening the door for you. All right, so there's a new beginning that's happening for you, which is saying that here. It says you're about to break generational curses. And it says, I know. So this is your crown chakra. So this is inspiration. This is ideas, intuitive abilities are being heightened right about now. I'm not even taking these cards. I just was doing that for some reason. But yeah, so something's going to be revealed to you. There are going to be no secrets. You're going to be knowing what to do next, the next step. So it says, all right, so this is what I'm getting. Because when I seen the Hierophant in reverse, I always think of it as a non-traditional relationship. This could be also divorce. But this could also just be like something that's not your usual way of doing things. And that's what this is about. So this person is trying to get into this energy of not doing what they consider the usual way of doing things, or as business as usual. They're trying to get around that. They're not trying to do that anymore. So this person is like, their intuition is clicking. And so they're starting to like, maybe they're going to start acting maybe erratic or unorthodox, you know, just not their regular way. All right, and that's because they're like a brand new beginning is happening here. You got angel number 111. So that's a brand new beginning that's going to be happening here. And it says you're about to break generational curses. So that's what they're healing. Some type of childhood programming that came from their previous beliefs or traditions. They're breaking that. So I guess this relationship is that, and this person wants to come back into union with you in some way, or come back into commitment, or like a commitment, but it's like a non-commitment. So I don't know. I guess it's not the way that you would traditionally want it. That's what it's all about. Like, they don't really know if this is like worth leaving. You know, they feel like if they left, they would be breaking their own heart. So know that. But yeah, this person wants to stay. They want to manifest something brand new with you. So Pisces, what we got? Pisces. I like this deck a lot, so I'm gonna use this deck again. This was the African American Tarot, the classic. So this was a gift, and I really loved it. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'll do a deck tour when these. What you mean, like one of these lives, like on live, or like do like a regular little video? Cause I ain't gonna do it tonight. It's late. It's like 12 something. So Pisces, what is this? 102, 23. All right, so Pisces, who's gonna? Ooh, okay, this is somebody who you have mutual feelings for. Could be in a relationship with them. All right, Two of Cups. So this could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be another Pisces, or just someone who's very compassionate, understanding of your feelings. All right, this is someone who could be a little bit irate. They can kind of come off a little bit distant. They could be a little bit older than you. This is someone who is intelligent, arrogant. They may not be necessarily, they feel like they're not getting enough. That's a lot. They feel like they're not getting enough attention, or like you're more focused on friends, or more. Oh, okay. All right, so they're trying to stay optimistic about this relationship. All right, so this could be just somebody who you're with. They feel like they're trying to be optimistic about the relationship. They would like to heal this situation. They want to have more fun. All right. It could be a third person party, but I don't know if that's really the case. All right, so we got Cancer, we got Leo, we got Aries. Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So this person is looking to move forward with this though. But I feel like here they're looking for control. They're looking somehow to kind of control this dynamic, because they could feel like they're not being acknowledged in the way they need to be acknowledged. So they may be not really talking as much or not communicating as much. You guys share the same feelings, but they may not be talking or communicating as much. They may just necessarily be like going out, hanging out with friends. It might be them that's hanging out with their friends, or they feel like you're hanging out with friends. Or this could be somebody who's in your friend group, because the Three of Cups is here. So it could be like a friend group. This could be somebody who's a go-getter, going after like some goals right now. They could be getting a little bit of attention, but they're not getting a lot of attention. This could be somebody who you kind of like overlook. Even though if you're in a relationship, you may not necessarily like acknowledge them as much as you would like to, or as much as you should be. And if it's not somebody in a relationship, this is just somebody who you do share feelings with. You guys have the same attraction level to each other at this point. All right. But it may be feeling like this is like, you may feel like this is something that can't happen, or something that may be too far out of reach, or too far gone. because I don't feel like too far gone. I don't know, but they want to pursue and persist with this. All right? They want your attention. That's what this person is. So how about they try to go about getting your attention? All right, so they may flirt with you. They may put out some type of, let's say they're gonna put out, let me look. Let's start with the Prince of Cups. Well, they are gonna get more information on you, but they're not gonna really do too much though. Because even with the reverse cards, they're not gonna want to do too much, but they do want to move forward. So they may kind of like move past it without really acknowledging the situation. But this is supposed to be who's gonna pursue you. So if they're gonna pursue you, they're just gonna watch. They're just gonna examine the situation and really try to figure out whether this is gonna be good for them. So if you're in a relationship, this person is gonna be feeling like maybe this isn't all they hoped for, and they're gonna be trying to like really look deep within themselves and see if this is what they want. They might even like kind of like restrain their feelings, restrain their emotions, maybe not show you as much love, show you as much care or compassion. I guess that's how it's going to get your attention. I guess that's what they want to do, is like get your attention, because they want this to move forward though. Yeah, so they're going to play games. All right, that's how they're going to pursue you. They're going to play games. So they're going to like come in and then take their love back, like take their energy back, and then go off and maybe isolate, maybe ghost you. You know, or just become more distant, where they're not really communicating. Because I got the King of Swords in reverse, and that's a distant person, a person who doesn't like to talk or communicate what's really on their mind. And if they do, they usually blow up. So this person's going to kind of like repress their feelings, their emotions. They're not going to say anything. They're going to start playing games, emotional games. Pisces, they're going to start playing emotional games. This is so that they can get the control, the dynamic, because they want it to move in the direction that they see it moving in. Because that's really what's on their minds. Like, they're determined to move this in the direction that they want to move it in. And they feel like there's not being acknowledged. This person wants the best of both worlds. So this could be like a third person party. This is a selfish person. So I got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I got Gemini. I got a lot more cups here. So this is a water sign. So I got a lot more cups here. But they don't see this being long term. So they have a lot of relationship for you. But okay, so if you're dating this person is feeling some type of resentment towards you and feeling like you weren't who they thought you were, or that there was a fantasy or a facade that was being painted. Even though you guys had the same feelings and emotions, they're feeling like they need to detach, and that they're not getting, like this isn't the victory that they thought it was, or that you shammed them, all right? And so they're going to be like doing some type of time. So they might ghost you, or they might go quiet, silent for a minute to really interpret whether this is what they want. And then they may play games with you where they come in and out with their feelings, where they become more emotionally manipulative in an attempt to get control. So they may make you feel like you don't really care about me, you're not really there for me, you know, or like, you know, this is like childish energy. So they may resort to like high school kiddish games, stuff that you've experienced as a teenager, where they like, you know, it's just kind of some weird stuff. Thank you, Elizabeth. I mean, you know, I call it weird, but it's just that it's not adult-like. It's just more childish. Like, they're letting their emotions get the best of them. There's not someone who's really thinking themselves through this situation. They're more so like angry that what they thought the situation was isn't happening, or if you're not dealing with them, this is a person who feels like they can't deal with you, or they're not able to be on your level, or they're not able to be optimistic about a possibility with you, so they feel like they don't have a chance with you. So they're more so going to isolate and then play like kid games with you back and forth, maybe like, you know, hitting you up and then trying to ghost you, like they're not interested, then hitting you up to try to get your attention because they feel like you're not acknowledging them, or that they're not like on the same level as you, or that this is like a wish for them that won't come true. Like, this is only a hope, you know what I mean? They want the best of both worlds somehow, or they're not able to really decide, like they're not able to really get intimate with you. Like, they have a desire to be intimate with you, but that's really it. Like, it's more so probably just like sex. They may just want to kind of like make it sexual and just keep it like that. And it could be because there's other people involved, because I got a lot of people here. I got King Cups, Hermit, Pentacles, I got the Lovers, I got a lot of people here. So this could be like other people involved. Could be like friends that are involved saying something. Could be somebody who they deem as like authority over them. So like a manager, a boss, a father figure, a mother figure, somebody who's like over top of them, a counselor, somebody who's like over top of them. They feel like is giving them direction or giving them information on where they should take this or how they should play this game. So they don't really know how they want to do this. So I don't feel like they want this to be long term. All right, I don't feel like they want this to be long term. They're gonna just play a bunch of games. This one is gonna play a bunch of games in a way that, you know, you're probably not. Even though they want this to move forward, they're gonna play a bunch of games in a weird way, where it's just like they're trying to get your feelings involved, try to get you to be more involved, so that you can give them the attention they want. Because they feel like you guys share this same emotional attraction, but they want you to be more involved and take more initiative in the situation, and they're more fickle with their feelings. So I feel like they may not feel good enough in this manner. That might be what it is. I don't think they feel good enough because they're having a fear of intimacy or like really expressing themselves or letting you get closer. So they're gonna just like, you know, give you shallow emotions, shallow feelings, and not really be around when you need them. All right, let's look at the advice though. What's the advice? Some days you just sit and remember. So I guess you need to remember back on what this was. I feel like it's a nostalgia energy. So maybe you've already encountered this. You don't have to be in a boxing ring to be a champion. So I guess it's about you knowing your worth. Because nostalgia usually represents thinking back on past good times and like holding on to those memories. And they're saying like you don't have to defend yourself to be, you know, to win this situation. Like you don't have to keep fighting for this situation. I feel like you don't have to keep putting the effort and time into this situation. Let me look one more time. Let me see what else we got. Let me get another advice. Let the waves and the light take you where your feet cannot. So it's about moving on. Yeah, so you can just move on in this situation. All right, because even the Four of Swords here is in reverse. All right, and for me, the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm on Pisces right now. We're ending this right here. The Four of Swords in reverse for me is usually about contemplating past heartbreaks. What was the lesson that was to be learned? Being grateful for what happened. You know what I mean? Some type of that energy. So that's what this person is. This is what you're most likely going to be encountering, is the energy of like being grateful for that this situation happened, but learning about what this was. And it's probably going to be a little hurtful. There may be like a little bit of a heartbreak here or a little bit of a disappointment. You know, but this isn't nothing that's going to be long term. This is something that you'll be able to get over, because this person maybe has other options or other people around. They're not able to make a decision. You know, they're kind of giving off a more immature, playful, promiscuous vibe, not really stable, but giving you an appearance of it being stable. You know what I mean? They just want like they want the benefits of a relationship, but they don't really want to put the time and the effort and the energy into it. You know, they just want the good times of the relationship, even though they feel like you guys are on the same level emotionally. They just feel like I kind of feel like they feel like you're better than them or you're a level above them. So, yeah. But yeah, this could be a fighter, or this could be a person who you had a lot of fights with, and they're like, you don't have to keep having the same fights with this person. Remember the lessons that were meant to be learned here. All right. So that is the reading, you guys. Thank you as always. I may show up tomorrow. I ain't gonna do those. I ain't doing no questions today because it's late. It's like 12 something here, and that's kind of late. And then I gotta go back and do these timestamps so it'll be ready. But thank y'all always for the support, for being here. We got 108 likes. Yeah, I did great. I'm very thankful for y'all for always being here. I will see you guys again. I got some, I'll be doing a pick a card that's probably going to show up tomorrow sometime in the afternoon-ish. All right, so look for that. And that's what a King of Pentacles in reverse is a person who gives off the image of being stable. So you can't really tell from the outside looking in. You got to do more research. You got to really take your time with them. This is a person who wants you to think that they got it all together. All right. And they usually make bad investments. They spend their money poorly. So know that. But anyway, thank you. Hey, good night too, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you. So y'all, thank you again. I'll see y'all soon. I'm out.